Hi, I'm George Cutler. I started doing these funny videos many years ago when I was doing many things at one time and kind of put them all together and started doing videos. I was directing TV at a public access TV station, also producing shows. I was writing one act plays and directing one-act plays, and I'm also doing stand up at the same time, and kind of everything congealed. And I thought of putting it all together by taking one of my one-act plays that I wrote and directed at TSI, which is uh, Theater Studios Incorporated, which is um, experimental theater. Uh, and I showed it at the theater. Uh, I showed it at the theater for many weeks until the two actors got tired doing it. And then I kind of asked them, would you want to do it on TV? And I would televise it or videotape it and on green screen, but I didn't use the green screen at the time. I used the blue screen. So it was called Dark, and this is my first thing that I did, and with blue screen or green screen.
Oh, I am so sorry.
My pleasure.
Did I hurt you?
Oh, no, not at all. It's not every day a young woman sits in my lap. I'm fine, really. Don't worry.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah. These trains are in the habit of stopping abruptly, and if you're not holding on, you can go flying. One of the benefits of the New York City subway system. How else would two strangers start to converse if not by bumping into each other?
Well, you do have a point there.
Oh, yeah. People aren't usually too friendly down here in the subway. It's not like out west where people say howdy, good morning, or something.
Well, if it were, we'd all be exhausted just from greeting each other.
Now, you got a point. But it would be nice.
Yes, it would. But things are the way they are, so if you don't mind, I'd like to read my book. Oh my God, what's happening? Why have we stopped for so long?
It's nothing. It's just a normal thing down here in the subway. It's always stop and go. Maybe they're having door problems at the next station. Sometimes it takes longer than other times.
Yes, I know, but I get scared when this happens. I think it's a power outage or oh my God, worse yet, another attack like 9/11.
Look,
why aren't we moving?
Just calm down, little girl. This is normal for the New York City subway system.
Look, I'm not a little girl. I'm a grown woman with a few hang-ups.
I can see that. You just have to think, what's the worst thing that can happen to you down here?
All sorts of things. It's dark, dingy, and many feet below the ground. We could die down here if no one comes for us. Look, I'm afraid of the dark. I always have been ever since I was a little girl, and I was locked in a closet for many hours with no one home to let me out. I have that same feeling now. I don't mean to burden you, but I am scared.
Well, it's okay. And in a way, I can sympathize with you.
You can?
Yes, I can. Look, we all have problems here and there, but as we grow older, we learn how to deal with them better. You know, we learn to accept what we can't change. Then if you're real lucky, problem disappears or doesn't appear to be so troublesome.
So how do I get to that point?
Just grow old.
Now that's not funny. I'm having a panic attack down here, and you're telling me to grow old?
That's right. Grow up. It's not the end of the world, young lady. If it was, our problems would be over.
Now you're getting on my nerves. You may be at the end of your life, but I'm not. I have something to live for. I am scared.
There will be an interruption in services due to a power outage. Everybody remain calm. Our evacuation teams are on their way to help us out. Right now we are on emergency power that will last for many hours. Please, again, remain calm. We're very safe down here.
See, I told you, a power outage, and God only knows what caused it.
Oh, you're right about that. God only knows. And maybe a few other things he isn't telling us.
How can you remain so calm? It's practically dark down here. I can barely see to the end of the car, and you're talking about God?
Oh, well, you brought him up first. But about seeing, that's another story. Some people are in the dark all their lives and don't know it. Some people know it, but they see things differently.
Now you're talking like a crazy man. Let's go back to God. Maybe he can help us. Oh my God, I am so scared.
No, calm down, little girl. It's okay. We're all scared of the darkness. See, it's not the darkness itself, but it's not knowing what's in it. Sometimes we have to feel and fumble around just to know what's there. It's like life itself, trial and error.
Now I'm getting molested by an old man. You're right. It's what's in the dark that's really frightening.
Okay, that was a mistake on my part. But I'm not taking an opportunity to molest you. I just wanted to comfort you because you were so scared. But I ended up scaring you even more. Look, I'm sorry.
Well, you did take me by surprise, and then for a second it felt soothing, but then I remembered you're a complete stranger who was touching and holding me, and that scares me. It was a trial for me and an error for you. Is that what you meant by trial and error?
Not exactly, but you're getting the idea. You know, life is full of unexpected opportunities. If you don't try them, you don't know what's out there. And you wouldn't experience them unless you try them. It's like a trip, an expedition, a journey. And if you just hang in there for the moment, you might find something that allows you to lose your fear of the darkness, lose your fear.
What are you talking about? What does that have to do with being stuck down here in the subway?
Well, it's the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. But, you know, out of all this, a miracle can happen.
Miracle? Now you're talking like a crazy man again. The miracle would be getting out of here alive and well.
Yeah, it's a miracle. You're just starting to feel something besides your fear.
When are we going to get out of here? It's starting to make me crazy. When are they going to come for us? And you, old man, will you stop philosophizing? You're starting to make me nauseous. When are we going to get out of here?
We are very sorry for the delay. In a short time, the power and service will be restored. We thank you for riding the New York subway system and once again thanking you for your patience.
You were right. It's always stop and go down here in the subway. Look, I'm sorry. Why aren't you saying anything? Why are you just staring off into space like that? Well, at least you smirked. It tells me that you heard me. The power will be on soon. We're going to be moving. We're going to be out of here, out of the darkness.
Oh, you'll definitely be out of the darkness.
Aren't you happy?
Well, I'm happy for you. And I'm happy to have spent some time with you. And for a moment, I felt that someone needed me down here in the darkened subway.
Well, I did need someone to talk to in the panic state that I was in. And then for a second, when you held me, it felt soothing. But then I remembered where I was.
So you experienced the positive feeling.
Yeah.
Then a miracle did come out of all this.
I think I know what you were talking about, the unknown. Look, the lights are back on and we're moving again. We'll be out of here soon.
Yes.
See?
No.
Oh my God. You're blind?
Oh, yes.
You've been in darkness your whole life.
For quite a while. Here's where I get off.
Can I help you?
Oh, no. I'm fine. I can manage by myself. Huh.
Yeah, that was my first attempt. It was kind of funky looking with the blue screen, but whatever I did, I did. And then I wrote a one-act play for myself with me on a bike, talking about my life on a bike. It was called Rolling Along Part 1. And I'll show you what I did. And I entered it into a film festival, which I got an honorable mention. Hooray. So this I did in my apartment.
You're probably wondering why I'm pedaling and not going anywhere. Well, I've been doing that for a long time. In fact, most of my life. Most people do the same, but they don't realize they're going anywhere. It's a small world. We really don't go far. Now, you take astronauts. They go places out of this world, to the moon, space, and now they're thinking about putting a man on Mars. I know I can't get to Mars on this bike. That's why I say I don't go that far. Shakespeare once wrote, "The world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players." If the world's a stage, how big could a stage be? And how far could a person wander on a stage? I bought my first bike when I was 12 years old. It was a two-wheeler. Balloon tires, far different from the ones you see today. If you do see them, they look like some sort of rejuvenated antiques. Yeah, of course, they're reconstructed, look like the old days. See, whatever comes around, goes around. Or, if you save it long enough, it comes back into style. Me, I'm not that lucky. I still got a sport jacket from the late 50s that hangs in my closet. Hasn't come back into style yet. Though I used it to look kind of funky like while entertaining in over 200 nursing homes, doing pantomime magic with music behind me. The jacket was a hit. One day I decided to take a ride from Brooklyn to Queens. I had an aunt and uncle that lived in Flushing, Queens. They were well-to-do. They owned a house. And I lived in a four-story walk-up in Crown Heights. I always liked going there because I felt like I was in the country. Well, I figured out the trip was about 12 miles long, and I mapped it out on streets on this map. I still remember some of the route because I take it when the Interborough Parkway is all jammed up, now renamed Jackie Robinson Parkway. Let me show you the way. The map says I start out right over here on Eastern Parkway. Wow, that's good planning. Feels kind of strange riding with all these cars. I hope I'll be okay on this bike. Boy, the neighborhood's changing. I need to look for Rockaway Avenue. I must have missed it. I'll ask somebody.
Do you know where Rockaway Avenue is?
You want to know where Rockaway Avenue is? Well, you's on it, boy. You lost, boy?
No, I'm just trying to follow this route I mapped out, and Rockaway Avenue is where I make my first left turn. So this is Rockaway Avenue?
Sure, boy. And you better know where you're going around here.
Now all I have to do is look for 181st Street, and I'm there by my aunt's house. Here I am. I'll see if she's home. Hi, Sam. This is a pleasant surprise. Where's Mother and Dad? Well, they're working. So how did you get here? With my bike. You mean you rode all the way from Brooklyn to here on your bike? Yes, see, I mapped out this route on this map and followed it all the way here. Does your mother know you came here? Yeah, I think so. So how are you going to get back? The same way I came, but in reverse. Are you hungry? I just made some fresh cupcakes. Do you want some? Okay, I wouldn't mind some. Well, here they are. Life is like riding a bike. Once you learn, you never forget. And if you fall off, you get right back on and keep on rolling along.
Fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. Then it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count all the days on its run. Wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along.
Yeah, that was my second attempt with green screen, and I finally decided to do something way different, put some comedy in it, and so I decided I could play different characters doing green screen, and this is my first try that I did with green screen doing funny videos. This is where it all started.
You look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? I don't think so. You know, when I saw you, something flashed in my head that brought back the past. and it intrigues me. I'd like you look very familiar. I don't know you, I never met you, and I'm sorry if you're having flashes. Well, when I meant a flash, I meant something that I recall about you that goes back many years. Do you know when the bus runs here? No, I don't. I don't take buses. I have a chauffeur that drives me around. Would you like a lift?
No.
He's coming soon.
No. I'll be fine. I'll just take the bus here.
You know, I'm not trying to pick you up or scam you or hurt you in any way. I just want to know who you are. Well, if you feel that way about it, I'll just leave without knowing.
Yes, do that.
Mister, do you know when the boss is coming?
No.
Do you think the man that you were talking to knows when the bus is coming?
I don't think so. He has a chauffeur to drive him
golfer?
around.
What's that?
I didn't say a golfer. I said a chauffeur.
You mean he has a man to drive him around and he doesn't have to wait for these buses? That's nice.
Yep.
Do you think he'll offer me a lift? I'm tired of waiting around for these fakakta buses that come whenever.
Well, you could ask him. He's giving out rides to people he thinks he knows.
Maybe he knows me. Mister, do I know you from somewhere? You look awful familiar. I don't think so. I thought I would ask because you are handing out rides to people you know, and I'm so tired of waiting around for these buses that never come. Did that man say I was offering rides to people? Not exactly. Oh, I know that man from somewhere, and he refuses to talk to me. He looks familiar to me too. I've seen him somewhere. I think I know him. Who is he? I'm dying to know. You might just do that. I think we should leave. Oh, there's my chauffeur. Would you like a lift? We better. I think he's the son of Sam. I was still active in public access TV, and someone at the station wrote a one-act play, and he asked me to put it together for him and make a video. It's about a roach and a man, or a man and a roach, and I kind of put it together for him and put in a few lines myself, and I just show you what it is.
Oh boy. I just don't sleep well anymore. I just can't get a decent night's sleep. Ever since my wife left me. What's that I hear in the kitchen? Oh, maybe she's back. Maybe it's a burglar. In any case, I'll speak to whoever's there. It's better than talking to myself. What are you doing here?
Scrambling for a living, that's what. I have a family to feed.
Go out and work. Don't depend on me for charity.
I think somebody would hire me. Don't you think I would? I wouldn't be doing this for Pete's sake.
You look healthy enough to me. What kind of life is this for you?
What kind of life? Look at you. You're talking to a cockroach at 2:30 in the morning.
I didn't invite you here. Get out of here. And I'll get a piece of paper and I'll swat you good.
What have I ever done to you? Why are you persecuting me?
When you're in my house, eating my food, you live by my rules. And I don't want to see you, and I don't want to know your problems.
Listen to him. I've been in your house a while, listening to you pray to God, how God owns everything, and now it's your house, and your food.
When I pray to God, I don't know what I'm saying. It's a language I don't understand. You know Hebrew?
Yes, I do. My ancestors go back before Abraham. We believe in uplifting the fallen and freeing the captives. You'll never get rid of me.
So what? I can make life difficult for you.
Maybe we can make a deal.
What kind of deal?
See, you and me, we live in parallel worlds. We could share this house together. We don't even have to see each other.
No deal. This is my house.
Look, we could get along. All we have to do is know what ticks each other off.
No deal. What are you, some sort of nut? First, pretend I'm not here, and then give me a crumb or two. And then, what? No pastrami?
So what? There's nothing wrong with pastrami.
No deal. Go out and work.
You know, one of my ancestors says there's 8 degrees of charity, and you don't have one.
And they also said charity begins at home.
Well, aren't we home?
Get out of here. No deal.
You should have listened to your wife. I used to hear you two argue.
My wife would spend every penny I had. That's why I gave her none.
So why did she leave?
No apparent reason?
Nobody leaves for no apparent reason.
Okay, the reason was she got sick and tired of me.
Something about you being a cheapskate, huh?
Well, things were tough.
You had enough money for this Cynthia.
Cynthia? Cynthia who?
Cynthia who?
It was pitch black. How would you
I
know?
live in the dark. I thrive in the dark.
Well, when I was young, I was poor. No girl would even look at me. And when I went into business and got ahead, you understand, it was one time I had to prove to myself that I wasn't a total failure.
Then there was Edie.
You know about Edie?
Everybody knows about Edie. My whole family knows.
You told everybody?
I have no secrets. If you don't do anything bad, then you don't have to worry about what people know.
Maybe we can make a deal.
Oh, now you want to make a deal.
How do I know you're honorable? How do I know I could trust you?
In this world, there's no honor or trust. There's just self-interest. That's why we two are talking. We need each other.
If I offended you, you know, it takes time to know somebody. In fact, it feels good being nice. Meanwhile, I'll be sheltering the homeless and clothing the naked. I hope you're grateful.
Grateful? I don't need no clothes. All I need is to eat and feed my family.
Be nice, cockroach.
Look, you're not doing this for me. You're doing it for yourself. You're nothing but a rotten scoundrel, and you're a disgrace to the human race.
And you're dirty, disgusting, and slimy. Oh, I'm sorry I did that. In my whole life, only one person knew the real me, and now this guy knew. And now they're both gone. I guess I just have to start talking to myself again.
Now I was on my way to make funny videos, as you see. And the next one I did was one of my best, I think. It was called Senior Pickup in the Park, where I play a woman and a man in a park getting picked up. I think it was my best.
Nice day out. It's a nice day out.
Huh?
I said it's a nice day out.
It's a nice day out.
Do you come here often? Do you come here often?
Look, mister, I come here to relax and breathe the fresh air. I didn't come here to be picked up.
Who's talking about being picked up? All I'm doing is making conversation.
Well, you hear often is a pickup line, and I'm not in the mood to be picked up.
I'm glad of that because I don't think I'm strong enough to pick you up.
It's a nice day.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am. Who else is there around to talk to?
Oh, you finished relaxing and breathing the fresh air, huh?
Yes, have a change of heart.
Oh, a change of heart. Yeah, it is a nice day out.
You know, a woman could change her mind.
Yeah, just like the weather.
You come here often?
Not often enough to figure you out.
What's your sign?
Sign?
Yes, your sign. I'm Libra.
I'm Leo. Glad to meet you.
After that, whatever I thought of was a video. At the time, I was playing, I had a game every week with a bunch of old guys playing poker. And so I made a video playing 4 different characters playing poker. And that was quite a fet with me. That was the hardest thing I think I ever did with a video.
On the way to the drugstore, and I remembered I forgot my wallet, so I decided to just shut up and just deal the cards. I just dealt the last hand. It's not my turn to deal. Who dealt last? I said I did, Sam. Do you have your hearing aid in? Huh? I said, do you have your hearing aid in? No, I dropped it into the water when I was brushing my dentures this morning. Well, it's your turn to deal. Okay, I'll deal. Sam, keep the cards down. I can see some of them. Does everybody have the right amount of cards? Yeah, I check. I raise. Raise on what? You can't raise on a check. You can bet if you want. Okay, I bet. Call.
It's up to you, Sam.
Huh?
It's up to you, Sam. What do you do?
I fold. I never get 2 matching cards. Here comes the flop. 9 of spades, 8 of spades, and 5 of diamonds.
Sam, you didn't bury the first card. It's a mixed deal.
Who didn't get buried on time? What kind of mix-up? I don't believe it. Ace is in the hole and another mixed deal. Out that hand.
You did, and you're still dealing. It was a mixed deal.
Okay, but who is buried in the mix-up?
No one. Just deal the cards.
At that point, I made 2 more videos where I played multiple characters, and I'll show them one after the other. One was about magic, which I did, and the other one was just something that I just thought of, a copy place where you make different copies. Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 at one time. next few, I started not telling multiple characters, but starting to write little sketches and including people and doing them with people I knew and worked with. The first one is a blind date, and I do it with Bonnie Graham, which I directed her TV show at Public Access, and that's what that was the first one I started to do, started to write again. Are you Sally? I'm Harry.
Yes, I'm Sally.
I thought I was in the wrong place.
Nice place.
Yeah. Oh, here's a rose for you.
Oh, Harry, I love roses. That's so sweet of you.
Oh, it was nothing. I picked it up off the street. It must have dropped out of somebody's bunch of roses that they bought.
Yuck, you couldn't put it in the garbage. You had to give it to me.
Oh, a rose is a rose. Why should it go to waste? Did I say something wrong? I guess this blind date is not going too well, just like the rest I had.
Tony and Manny told me about you, but they never told me about this rose bit.
I'll tell you what, let's start all over and put the rose away.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. What should I have? Ooh, that lobster looks really good.
Lobster? I thought you were kosher.
Only at home I'm kosher.
Oh,
I tell you what, Harry. Let's play baseball.
well, what do you mean?
3 strikes and you're out.
I don't understand.
Okay, right now you got 2 strikes. You got 2 balls. You get 2 more balls, you get to first base, but 1 more strike, you are out.
But what if I get a hit?
That could happen.
You know, personally, I like golf better.
Why?
Well, you get 18 chances to get a hole in one.
Harry, you are so naughty and you are out.
Hold it. There's 9 innings to the game of baseball. Don't I get up again?
I already struck you out and I ejected you from the entire game.
Oh, I thought you were just joking about associating a date with a game of baseball.
Well, a date is a game and it's over, sorry.
Oh, you know, maybe we could play another game, a series. Maybe we could play for the pennant or even the World Series. You know what Yogi Berra said?
What?
It ain't over until it's over.
Well, Harry, you know Yogi Berra, and the game's over, the season's over, and from what I know, there's no season starting until next year.
Well, now you said something that makes sense. Like, never say never.
I did, but...
But nothing. It's December. It's almost next year. We could play another season. You know, I'm really sorry that I acted like such a jerk.
I don't know, Harry. There's something about your persistence that's really starting to get to me. You're actually getting interesting.
Hey, maybe you could put me back in the game and we could order dinner. That way, that's a game we could both win at.
Well, lobster, but could you let me see the rose again?
No. I think I'm going to have the lobster too.
The next one I did was with Reverend Jen, who ran an open mic on the Lower East Side, and where I did my stand-up. And I kind of convinced her to read this little skit I did, and she agreed to do it with me. It's called "Do You Know Where Your Grandpa Is?"
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, no, I was gonna stop in on Papa and see how he's doing. What do you mean I shouldn't surprise him? I thought it'd be totally cool. I'm his granddaughter. He's my grandpapa. What? No. No. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I was just gonna say hi. That's it.
Who is it?
It's me, Tina.
I don't know any Melina. I'm not buying anything today. Go away.
No, it's me, Tina, your granddaughter, Papa.
Oh, my granddaughter. Just a minute. I'll ring you in. My granddaughter's here. You have to go in the bedroom.
What's taking you so long, Papa?
I'm sorry about that. It'll take you a minute or so. Oh, how nice to see you. Oh, this is a real treat. Come and sit down.
Okay.
Oh, my God. This is great.
Good
So how
to
you
see
been?
you, Papa.
Oh,
Papa, I smell something strange. Were you smoking something?
no, it was something that I was cooking.
Like what something?
Well, the doctor told me to cook this special food that needs cooking, of course.
Yeah, like what?
You know.
No, I don't know. If you ask me, it smells like... Hey, Harry! Who's out there? Don't you want that massage I promised you?
It's my granddaughter, Tina, Bubbles. I'll be with you soon.
Yeah, sure. She don't look like the type that would give you a massage like I would. Who's that?
That's my new massage therapist that Medicare is paying for, that the doctor prescribed.
Papa, I'm worried about you. I think you're overdoing a few things.
No, these are all things the doctor prescribed. Believe me.
Yeah, like that woman and that smell.
I wonder who that is. Hello? What do you mean I can't renew that prescription? I need those blue pills. I used too many too soon. Okay, I'll call my doctor and I'll get it renewed.
Okay, Papa. You're not in your 20s anymore. Seems like you have a lot going on. I just want to see you celebrate your 80th birthday next month.
Yeah, it's just that.
Hey, Harry. What about that massage I promised you?
I'll be there in a little while, Bubbles.
I think I should go. You got a little too much going on today.
Well, I got a lot to do in the mornings, you know.
Morning? It's 2 in the afternoon.
I must have forgot to set my alarm last night. Is it that late?
Yes, it is, and I'm going.
No, don't go. I'll go in to tell my massage therapist and reschedule. I'll be right back.
Look, Mom, I'm by Papa, and he's acting very strange. Very strange. Yeah, he's with a woman he calls a massage therapist, and she looks pretty familiar. Yeah, but Mom, I think he was doing pot. I smelled it. Yeah, but Mom. Yeah, but Mom. Yeah, but Mom.
The next one I'm going to show you is my last one that I did with green screen and 3 different characters.
Where were you? I'm waiting for you all day. Where the hell were you? We have to sit down and talk. You know, we have a lot of things to do. We have to redo the bathroom. We have to redo the kitchen. And where are we going to get a contractor? Maybe we could call your friend John. Maybe he could recommend somebody. And what about those drapes in the bedroom? They're all torn. It looks like we're living in the slums, you know. And we haven't done anything in this house since we got married 40 years ago. And we haven't had a vacation in 15 years. And I was thinking about a European vacation, and that would be nice.
The next one I'm going to show you is really nothing that I edited or anything, but I did it in my house. I did pantomime magic with music behind me, and this I did in many adults facilities in the city. I did over 200 performances of this, but I only did a small part of it in my house just to show somebody what I did. And I'll show you. It's about a few minutes long, and it's all about magic, which I did with music behind me. that I'm about to show you is my acting reel. It consists of commercials, a musical video that I did with Whoopi Goldberg, some stand-up, and a play that I wrote and I acted in it. And it's about 5 minutes long. And I'm going to leave you on that note.
Why didn't you listen to me? I have to get to the beach. Don't pretend like you don't hear. Don't make me come out there. You could have been at the beach by now, but we're not. We're here in the middle of the damn city where I don't want to be.
What are you, wacko or something? How about that one?
Good form.
Well, the one in the middle's pretty good.
Nah, motion's all wrong.
Maybe you're right.
We used experts to find the perfect action photos for our collectible Yankees baseball card.
I like that one.
That one?
Yeah, looks really sexy.
So, you know how you know you're going to go, I see most of the young people out there, but one day you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to say, what the fuck is this?
The other day, I was on the subway, and this nice chick was sitting with a short dress right in front of me. And I winked at her. She gave me a seat.
I don't even wait for the light, or I don't even look for the light to turn green, I wait for the beat behind me,
And there's a few drawbacks, though, When you wake up in the middle of the night to take a piss, I have to sit down on the toilet. I pee so slow I might fall back to sleep standing up.
And I get Senior Coffee and Burger King and Roy Rogers and McDonald's, and boy, I had a lot of coffee today. Wow! I'm just wild! I married a younger woman. After big toy stuff, I like them. How do you like my new hairstyle? I'm trying to create this new hairstyle. You see the kids with the hair on the top and nothing on the side? Well, this is reverse. I'm going to go a ponytail, and boy, am I going to be sharp. Let me tell you. It's going to be a new style. I'll be back in style, right? You realize I didn't have our hair today.
George, Cutler. One of the bright new young comedians at New York Comedy Club.
Alfie, what the hell are you doing? You looking for gold or something? You're supposed to be on the 12th floor hooking up the lighting panel.
I'm just picking up some old wire nuts, saving the boss some money. I'm sorry about this. I hope I didn't hurt you. It's just that I don't like to be touched, I don't like to be pushed around. I'm really sorry about this.
What happened?
Well, you know that nasty foreman I always talk about? Well, I had a fight with him.
Or I don't know why you get so nutty when someone touches you. You don't get that way when I touch you.
Well, you're a woman. I'm not going to get fired tomorrow. I'll probably be on another job with more overtime. There's 600 contractors in this union. I only work for 100.
He's got no place to put you right now. So you and me are going to have to work together for a few more days. You think you can manage to behave yourself?
I'll try my best. When I was in apprentice school, the day they were teaching panel hookups, I was absent.
This is Arnold Bliss with the news and weather. Welcome abroad. And at home, today it was announced that next year there'll be no taxes. In fact, welfare, now renamed just desserts, will be open to all.
Since you're such a wise guy, you think you got this whole system beat by going from job to job with no responsibilities, and you're making a good living at it, too. I'm going to do something out of the ordinary. Is make you the new foreman on this job. You got rid of the last foreman, so now you are rich.
I don't want.
Okay, man, let's get to work. It's past 8 o'clock now. By the way, man, I'm your new foreman. Hey, Tony, what are you doing there? Looking for gold or something? You're supposed to be working.
I'm just looking for some old wire nuts on the floor. I could save the boss some money.